Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Lee. This is JLeesCorner, and this is some kind of review. I don't know which one. Look at the title, okay? I don't know. Anyway, if you have not done so already, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel and welcome my whole JayBird, dun 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 dun, and all that goodness and stuff. Censor yourself, and all of that jazz. Okay, do not forget that you can also like this video because it helps. Like the video, YouTube likes when you like it. Okay, you can also share this on your social media. Comment in the comment section because it's all there. That's all there too. Okay, you can also follow me on IG and Twitter. Okay, I'll be real active on Twitter now at J_Lees_Corner. If it's not somewhere on the screen, okay, it is in the description box. Go check it out. Go look in the description box. There's all kind of information down there. Okay, go look now, immediately. Okay. So we see Kenya's divorce news is leaked, okay? It came out. It's about 2 days after her and Mark's event, and all the ladies are like getting the news. You see Portia. Let me move the microphone up so y'all can hear me, okay? Just in case. So we see Portia at home with her mama packing for Greece, picking out what luggage she gonna wear, and she sit on the block. We see Eva was actually filming her confessional and found out, okay? We see Nene was at home and she found out, and she was FaceTiming Marla like, girl, was she even really married legally? I don't know, but you know, who knows? Nene, shut up. Anyway, we then see Cynthia and Candy are actually at Kenya's house. They got to Kenya house and they outside waiting to go in and check on her because they both knew about the news before it was leaked to the press or whatever. And so they're going over to consult Kenya. Now, Candy brings up how supposedly, allegedly, well, no, not allegedly, she said this is what happened after the event on the way home. Kenya and Mark got into a very, very, very heated debate or argument in the car, and that's what, made them, say, you know what, we need a divorce, okay? Cynthia brings up how Kenya has told her things and shared things that she's been through with Mark that she would know, that she usually would not have accepted. She thinks the only reason that Kenya hasn't putting up with it is because they had baby Brooklyn. So in the house or whatever, we see Kenya, okay? So Kenya, Cynthia, and Candy having a conversation. And Kenya has her sad voice on with no makeup, her sad, cried out eyes. This is the first time I can say I think I've seen Kenya be organically sad, you know what I'm saying? And like emotionally sad about something or whatever. So, I believe it. So Kenya brings up how basically Mark kind of forced her to release a statement, mainly because he released a statement. She's like, I went to bed and I was woken up by my publicist who was asking me what's going on because Mark is about to release a statement about us getting divorced. So then I had to, make my own statement and kind of co-sign what he was saying because he was going public with it or whatever, She said he seemed just irritated all day at the event. Like I was getting his nerves or whatever. He brought up how, he wished that, I didn't attend, how I made the event worse or whatever. So, of course, being mean to her and everything. Again, this is all her side of things. I do wonder if Mark will come to the reunion, but I digress. So, again, he told her how, she ruined his night. She wished that, she didn't come and all that stuff or whatever. She says, I've never seen him that angry. We're in the Uber on the ride home, and he was getting so aggressively upset that the Uber driver pulled over and put Mark out. I say, damn, really? And the Uber driver didn't tell nobody about that? Anyway, she's like, he's never really put his hands on me. He's never done that. But when he gets upset, he gets aggressive. But it's the first time he's ever been so upset and aggressive, like in my space, okay? In my space. And so, it's just kind of weird because I've been abused before. It put me in a mind space of, just kind of being scared, which I completely get, okay? She brings up how, because Cynthia said, well, do you want to divorce him? Like, do you want the divorce? Well, no, I don't want, to be divorced, but I think he doing other things. I think he's cheating. They're like, what? Kenya then says how Kenya brings up how in his phone, she has seen things, seen inappropriate texts to and from other women. She brings up how one text from one particular woman, who I guess it was someone he used to deal with, who was asking Mark if they can continue to have sex even though he's married. And it's like, and I told him I thought that was inappropriate, whatever, and that he should not be talking to that lady, but they are still in some sort of communication, and that made me mad. And it's like, I even called the girl, okay? I called one lady and told her, this is Mrs. Mark Daly, and you need to stay away from my husband. I was like, you called the lady, but you didn't take. Y'all know I don't like it when women go after the women and don't check their man. You know what I'm saying? But I digress. So she says because she did that, her and Mark ended up getting into a fuss or argument about that. I say, so Kenya's admitting that she ignored or did not pay attention to certain signs of the bullshitness of it all in the beginning. She's been putting up with a whole bunch of foolishness with Mark. Okay, and again, this is all her point of view. Okay, she brings up how, after that particular argument about her calling and checking some lady that she suspected he was fucking, okay, he apologized. And, that was his one fuck up. And she ain't gonna say, I get, sometime if somebody cheat, you may not want to divorce them, but it would definitely be an issue in the marriage. And people, that's true. Everybody does not divorce someone based on one indiscretion. That's true, because no one's perfect. So that it may not be divorce worthy, but we have an issue, okay? Anyway, she then brings up how, that was his one fuck up or whatever. He was going to move forward, but he kept doing things, that was crazy. And then that night after the gala was the straw that broke Kenya's back, okay? Now she's crying. I just don't know. And it was real sad. Like she burst out into tears. And when Kenya was at, what you talking to? Kenya wanted the last time she got kind of sad or whatever about it. We didn't see her cry. This and Kenya to me, Kenya's not an on point crying actress. I don't think Kenya is an actress that can cry on point. So I do think she was really feeling like, oh my God, I'm gonna have to be divorced and be embarrassed in front of the whole wide world. And so she's sad or whatever. I ate a grape, but I feel like this. Oh my, this is weird. Anyways, I'm just so sad. I don't want to keep living in turmoil. I don't want to keep having him cross the line or whatever. I don't want to keep going through that. Okay, it's too much. Okay, and the only times I said, well, leave him. Period. Okay, and she brings up, I don't think I can go to Greece because it's just too much, and I don't want the ladies, they be looking at me to, make fun of me or whatever. I don't think I can go. They said, well, let's think about it. You may need this time away to decompress from the bullshit of it all. But they was there for her and hugged her and all that stuff. But we know she went to Greece. Girl, so let's see. So all the ladies are arriving at the airport to go to Greece. We see that Portia is bringing her daughter and her mother. Her mother's going to be watching the daughter, and she's happy to be able to afford to fly her mama and herself and her baby to Greece, okay? Because the baby about, 2 months, 3 months, 4 months? I don't know. She's a baby. We see all the other people get there. Marlo, of course, get there. I'm trying to figure out what's going on with Kenya. Is she really getting divorced? What's going on with that? And Ken, yes, they're going through things right now, whatever, but we want to try to not really, focus on that, on this trip. Marla was like, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that. No, that's not going to really happen or whatever. And Ken, I know that Marlo, loves digging into Kenya and likes to, just feast on someone else's misery. But, can't we just leave it alone? And then Nene what, candy? I don't know, girl, because Kenya should thought about that before she brought the cook lady into Tanya's face. I said, look, karma is a bitch, as Nene said. And I think there's a difference between let's not focus on it and let's not talk about it. I don't think anybody should have to not talk about it, because Kenya would bring it up. Kenya would, well, what's going on? So I don't think anyone should not try to talk about it. But let's not dig in so, well, no, because Kenya would do that too. Hey, she dug herself into this hole. The whole time you was messing, and that's crazy because the whole time you digging up stuff on Paul about a cookie lady, your husband was having a full blown conversation or some kind of inappropriate relationship that you knew about. Oh, girl, can you gonna get what you deserve, crowd? You gonna get what you deserve. Gonna get. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Okay. So we did not see Kenya get on the plane, okay? But 11 hours later, everyone is in Greece, including Kenya. Okay, she took a different flight. She also brought her daughter, and she also brought a nanny or whatever. So she brings why I wasn't gonna come because I did not want to be having conversations and questions about my marriage or whatever. But I got a pep talk from Jesus or from somebody I don't know who. I got a pep talk or whatever, and I'm gonna come and have a good time or whatever, and let that be that. So I'm like, okay, cool. They then travel to the villa, and like, what about the room? How the room? Like, do we all have our own room? Well, someone will have to share. I never get why they get villas or they get locations that can't house everyone. These women are damn near 50. They should not be sharing rooms. If the location cannot house all 7 or 8 women, don't go to that location. Go to a hotel. I'm sure a hotel has 7 or 8 rooms, okay? But I digress. So the villa was beautiful inside and out. It was really, really nice looking and everything. The ambiance was amazing. Now, Candy and Kenya, of course, have the 2 master suites because, again, it's their trip, okay? And it's like, you know what, for the rest of y'all, we felt like we'll do something fun. Like, y'all can, like, compete for rooms, okay? And so they say, so the first thing we want somebody to do is you have to volunteer for something that you don't know what it is, and you can pick the next room. So Cynthia's like, I'll volunteer. So she got to pick her room next, and she had to just wash the dishes that night after dinner. I'm like, how many dishes? But I'm just saying. Anyway, they then have the next person who wants to take their makeup off, including their lashes, can pick next. Surprisingly, it was Nene who volunteered. I'm like, y'all don't want to take y'all makeup off? I'm like, girl, anyway. So she wiped a little makeup off or whatever, the glasses off. Cool. She picked her room. The person, she picked the room to where her and Cynthia will have to share the room, but it's 2 bedrooms, okay? So we then see they have an eating contest, and the first person to eat and swallow the food. I'm like, an eating contest, and they had octopus, raw octopus, and sardines. Okay, and the first person, I'm like, that is nasty. Now Tanya won that and got to pick her room, and then the last thing they did was whoever would jump in the pool fully clothed or whatever can take someone else's room if they want to. And Portia girl ran her ass off to the pool and jumped in. So I gotta go take a hair, so my hair is fine. Like, I ain't worried about it. And so she then takes Tanya's room. I'm looking like, why didn't she just pick? Because all the rooms were nice except one room did not have like a window. But I'm like, let's go outside. But again, she took Tanya's room, which is crazy because you took Tanya's room, and Tanya did the worst thing. Like, she ate the food. I would have took somebody's room who did something easy. I would have took Cynthia's room, but I think she want to take Cynthia's room because Cynthia and Nene, she would have then had to be in the room with Nene. But I digress. But yeah. So they had a good time. Fun was had by all. It was cute that it wasn't like, oh, I don't want that. Everyone played along. So that was nice. And even when Nene won, her and Kenya didn't like have no snarky remarks for each other, whatever. Now, Cynthia do say that since her and Nene sharing, a space or whatever, she hopes to later on bring Nene and Kenya together to have a conversation. I was like, don't. I can see it going bad. But we shall see. So we see Cynthia and Nene has a conversation because they're sharing rooms. So Cynthia wanted to go say, hey Nene, how you doing, girl? You doing okay? Cool. So since you have been married the longest, you've also been divorced and everything, do you think that maybe you could give Kenya some advice? Just, I'm saying, woman to woman. Girl, I don't know about that. I don't know. You know what? I can't do that. Just woman to woman. So Nene agrees to talk to Kenya, give her some advice or whatever, and come from a genuine place of love is what she said. Girl, I'm thirsty. coming from a genuine place of just, let's have this conversation. So, she also said like this advice was gonna be coming from a genuine place because I don't really have any kind of dislike for Kenya. I've tried to talk to her before, so maybe this can bridge the gap betwixt us. And when she say that she does not have an issue, she does not dislike Kenya, I call bullshit. You and Kenya don't like each other. Y'all just don't know why, and we do as the viewers because y'all are the same person. You and Kenya are very much so like y'all are like Gemini twins, okay? Same old, same old. So we then see all the ladies are at dinner, okay, sitting around talking and chit chatting. Now Marlo brings up before Kenya walks up how I just want to know how she's doing. Like I just like what's going on, but we can tell she's being more nosy than concerned or whatever. And then we see Kenya comes out, and Nene tried to be nice, okay? And I don't mean fake nice Nene. I mean real nice Nene. She's like, "Oh hey, can you look great? It's a great color on you. You got them you got them dogs still." So again, Nene was putting on her real sincere voice, okay, in a real sincere way. And y'all know she usually gets on my damn nerves, but I'm like, you can tell when Nene is actually trying to be her normal, nice self, okay? And Kenya kind of, thank you, yeah, I have my dog, just kind of hard with the baby, whatever, yeah. So when she says, I guess I still have my dog, she brings up how only Cynthia and Candy are her true friends, and that all the other ladies would stab her in the back if they could. So this whole nice thing that Nene doing, she don't really want to deal with it. Now I think is this: I don't think Tanya or Portia would stab you in the back. Now Nene and Marlo maybe, okay, but I'm like, let's stop being that. And again, it sucks because we can see that Nene is trying to be nice, trying to be an adult. Now Candy then brings up how she was talking about her role on Shy, how the role that we sent her audition for, that she didn't get that one. She got a different one, which I already knew, which is why I did not talk about it last week. She got the role as Duda's wife. She did not do the role of the stud or whatever. So I knew that, and I'm like, ain't no point in me talking about that when I knew she didn't get that role. So as they sitting there talking or whatever, having a good time, Nene says, Kenya, I know that we are not on the best of terms. I know that we are not, close, and that's fine. However, genuinely, I want to know, what I'm saying, if you are okay. Because, I've been through a divorce. So has, Cynthia, so has Portia. And, I just want to, genuinely be, I'm just, are you okay? Well, thank you for that. You know what I'm saying? Because Cynthia and Candy has been great. And Portia, you reached out and Tanya, you reached out to. So she then goes around the table and points out everyone except Nene and Marlo, which was shady because Nene was the one who addressed you. So and again, in a nice way, it was okay. She then started crying. I just don't know what to do. Things got so rough, and we then see Marlo comes over and consoles her, okay? I'm like, Marlo, really? Now, first of all, Marlo looks good. Marlo still need to put her titties up, but she looks nice, okay? When she goes over there and comforts Kenya as Kenya is crying about how, she know that her and Mark don't want a divorce, but neither one of them know how to, get out of this craziness they are in, this fighting or whatever, and she's just, I'm just trying to be the best I can do, and Tanya, I'm just so heartbroken for Kenya, but now it makes sense why she did what she did to me based on what she's going through in life. Her marriage is failing, and she wants to basically cause havoc anywhere else. So, she cried her tears, okay, like, let's just move on. Let's. I want everyone to enjoy their trip. I don't want this to be a sad trip or whatever. Excuse me. I don't want it to be a sad trip. So let's not, discuss it anymore. Let's focus on having fun. Let's make this a hot girl summer type trip or whatever, and have fun. Now, some people like, why they got it? Why can't they talk about it? I can agree. Kenya has attacked, laughed, mocked, joked about, made fun of, caused tension based on everybody else's marriage issues or relationship issues, and now she wants to say, let's not focus on my stuff. At the same time, I don't mind someone saying, let's not make this a sad trip. Let's not make this y'all are having to consistently, you know what I'm saying, feel bad for me and I have to consistently cry. I want y'all to have fun. I can agree with that. But at the same time, Kenya, karma. Karma is coming your way. So you just need to get used to it, okay? This is going to be your storm. But you've built yourself to be in this storm. You've put yourself, what? In this storm. So, I mean, I can see it both ways, okay? So, Cynthia said, well, okay, I have to do the dishes. So I'm going to ask that everybody except Nene and Kenya come with me. Okay, so Nene and Kenya can have a small chat. Nene then says, I'm open to that. Kenya says, nope, I'm going to my room. I'm looking like, oh, God. Why? So now Nene, like, this is the second time that she just snubbed me. Like, I keep trying to, you know what I'm saying, be nice and talk to her, and try to fix things or whatever. But the first time, I'm done. So fuck Kenya and her bad skin. I said, oh, not fuck her and her bad skin. So Kenya is inside talking to Candy, and I think it was Tanya, saying I have so much on my plate. I'm already dealing with too much to be trying to address anything between me and Nene. And what I felt was, Kenya, if you would have just at least, Kenya could have at least seen what the conversation would have been before walking away. And had it been about y'all two, then yes, Nene, I don't want to deal with that. I'll talk to you later. But Nene wanted to more discuss just woman-to-woman divorce type shit or whatever. But I digress. But they then said, look, if that's the case that you just did not want to discuss y'all too, how about you just tell her that versus her thinking that you just kind of didn't want to talk to her at all. So Kenya then said, okay, fine, I'll do that or whatever. And so she gets 2 pieces of pie, whatever, to go back to, just say that to Nene. Now Nene pissed because she didn't snub me. I'm pissed off. They both basically upset because neither one of them knew the reason the other one wasn't trying to talk or was trying to talk. I'm like, it's dumb. We see Candy trying to talk to Nene now, saying Nene, she wanted to talk. She was used to, but I don't care. I'm not gonna sit around and wait to be on her turn. I don't care. Forget her. I don't care. Yep, she right. I'm wrong. I fucked her man. I took her baby. Good night. I say, fucked her man, took the baby. It ended bad. They didn't argue, they didn't fight, but I felt like that could have been a good moment for them to just have a conversation and start anew. But we see Kenya and Nene will never be friends. They will barely be cordial. Barely. But they will never be friends, okay? And we have to wait until next week to see if that fight happens. They keep advertising these scuffles and these fights and these arguments, and we don't get it. It better be next week. That's all I know. Gotta go. Peace.